Hello everyone and welcome to the Minecraft 1.8 series I've been wanting to do. So there are not a lot of mods available for 1.8 yet. Did I say 1.8 a moment ago or did I say 1.7 by accident? I don't know. I'm actually a bit tired, so this may go horribly wrong. So the mods list, let's take a look at it. I'm going to skip the dependencies. So we got NEI. Of course, and why are you not working? Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we got this fast food mod. This is a pretty new mod, I think, which just focuses on adding food. And let's see, gotta have my Aroma Backup, of course. Got Baubles for something of that we'll see further down the list. Got Better Chest, of course. I love the Better Chest mod. The Fun Ores mod. I actually need to make an mcmod.info file for that. This is a mod I just made. This is to add ores that I will likely need for other mods in the future, just in case this world doesn't, you know, explode and implode on itself, whatever the heck happened in 1.7 to 2 or 3 of my worlds. So I'll have like copper, tin, stuff like that whenever I add a mod that needs it. And it's got some other kind of interesting ores in that spawn in the world rarely. Some of them useful, some of them may or may not be useful depending on how you look at them. Got hopper ducts to make moving items around a little bit easier. Got the parachute mod, ruins, Schematica, which I think is to kind of give you a building guide or something. I've never actually used it, so I'm gonna try to mess around with that a little bit. Got gems, of course, and that version number is incorrect. That's supposed to be 1.3. mcmod. Why do I always have so much trouble getting the mcmod.info file in the jar? Got Talismans too. This is what requires Baubles. And we got Waila. And there were a couple other mods I tried to add. One notable one is the Plant Mega Pack, which adds tons and tons of plants, but unfortunately it didn't seem to work. I mean, it added blocks and items, but it didn't do any world gen, so it seemed kind of pointless to have it in at this time. Maybe another day. I would like to try it out. Okay, so we're going to do survival, no cheats. That may be a horrible mistake. We'll have to see. Bonus chests on. World type, we're going to do customized. And let's see, I'm not going to change too much here. But I do want to go over here to the ore settings, and let's see, coal, 20 tries, iron, 20 tries, those sound good. Gold, I'm going to bump up from 2 to 6. Redstone, 8, 9. Diamond, I'm going to bump up from 1 to 3. I should probably do 4, honestly. Yeah, 3. We'll do 3. Just kind of trying to mimic some mod packs I've played in the past. And there are some more settings here which have to do with the terrain generator, and I don't understand all this stuff. And there are some presets here for customized world types, but I just mainly wanted to tweak those. The ores, mainly gold and diamonds a little bit, because vanilla doesn't really have enough gold and diamonds for modded. So I'm going to click done. And do I want to enter a seed? And I'll just let it do a random seed. Okay, this is bringing back memories. So many fond memories, and a few bad ones, and glow roses are still broken. I'll fix those eventually, I'm sure. Alright, so what we got? I got a stone axe. Wow, really breaking the bank here. 3 bread, 2 apples, 6 acacia wood. Normally it gives me like 3 or 4 oak and 1 acacia. Okay, 2 wooden picks. It's kind of painful. So let's see. I have played 1.8 very little, so I don't know a lot about it. Oh, there's a rabbit. Rabbit. I think that I was actually looking at the rabbit textures, and this is called golden, I think, but I like to call them vanilla ice cream because that's what they remind me of. And I want to kill you so badly and eat you, but you will live for now. And actually, I don't have a mini map, but I should probably write down the coordinates of spawn just to be sure. So I am going to grab my trusty mechanical pencil and a piece of scratch paper. Just doing this the old-fashioned way. -120, 26. Don't need the Y coordinate. I'm not going to be teleporting, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, get that. Oh, the F3 screen is new, and you can see it changes the cursor to show the axes. So let's see, the blue is the Z-axis, the X is the red is the X-axis, and we use Minecraft uses OpenGL, so that's a right-handed coordinate system. If you're wondering, most games the X-axis would be in the opposite direction, and green is of course Y. So that's a little bit of trivia about 3D rendering that you probably didn't want to know, but I told you anyway. Oh, and there's a little graphical bug I've been noticing. I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know what mod's causing it, but it wasn't doing it in my development environment, I can tell you that much. So let's see. Wow, there's a lot of rabbits around here. I hope they survive. You know, they don't fall into a hole or something, so I can later pin them up, read them, and eat them. Because, you know, they're new. Gotta eat all the new things. Gotta eat them all. And yeah, you can mine coal with wood. Barely. Wow. Get a better pickaxe. Oh, I got an achievement. I feel so accomplished. Okay, I need... Did that... Yeah, the bonus chest gave me 1 stick, didn't it? That is funny. It's like, here's 1 stick. Use it wisely. Let's see, how about a couple more torches here? So this series is probably going to be like once a week, something like that. Because there aren't a lot of mods at this point, and a lot of them are probably incomplete. Gems is about 95% complete. Tool decorating doesn't work. Sickles are broken. Glow roses render wrong, but they work. And that's all the problems I'm aware of, but one reason I'm doing this series is to find the additional problems I'm not aware of and probably exist. Oh, what have we got here? We've got a little bit of zombie ore from the Fun Ores mod. This is not particularly useful, but I will take it. Actually, the zombie ore has a small chance of giving you carrots and potatoes, so it's not totally worthless. And that was seriously just 3 pieces. Those normally spawn in very large veins, and they're very rare. Wow, there's just rabbits everywhere. It'd be better if they were cat girls, but rabbits are cool too. Oh, I got wood. Okay, and let's stick to... Oh, did you just see that little light blue box that popped up where the chat text was? That's another little graphical issue I've seen. Sometimes it'll do that to my hearts and hunger bar as well. It's not a terribly annoying problem, but it's just something that's obviously there. Oh, we got some pigs. I am going to kill you and eat you, and probably cook you before I eat you. Now, I notice mobs are a little floaty when you hit them in 1.8. I don't know what the deal with that is. It's kind of weird, but I guess I'll get used to it. There have been a lot of things in Minecraft updates I've thought, man, that's weird. And then it's like, I go back and watch old videos and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That changed. That is not the same as it once was. Okay, more pigs to kill. What are you doing in the ground? What? Okay. So, wow, 19 pork chops. These pigs are very generous. Don't do it, bunnies. Don't jump in the lava. If something's going to kill you, it's going to be me. You know, I've got to do it. I've got to kill one of them. Make sure my headphones are turned up. Oh no. No. Oh, that was a horrible but somehow slightly satisfying sound. So what's my Y coordinate right now? It is 79. Pretty high. Actually too high to find like any ores, I think. So let's see. Oh, that's from the Ruins mod, it must be. That was a good sentence. Well done. Oh, something else over there. And I'm running like I don't even care about my food. Well, I got 19 pork chops. And did I get it? Yeah, I got a raw rabbit. Got a rabbit hide. These can be crafted into leather, so that's cool. So this is just one of these things. I don't know what you call them. And I don't know if I changed my audio settings at all. I did. Let's turn up music a bit more. Minecraft has some good music, but I forget about it a lot because I often have to turn it off for recording purposes or turn it down. So this is like a big house. Oh, it's kind of like a staple or something. I think I've seen one of these before. This is kind of cool. Could probably take this over and make it my house. It's not in a very pretty location though, so maybe I won't. Oh, here we go. Here's some copper ore from the Fun Ores mod. So I could smelt this into copper ingots, but I will probably just save most of it in ore form for whenever I get some kind of mod that can double the ores and then process them after I get that. So let's see, we got a little cave here. Got all these new stone types from Minecraft. I don't really like any of the new stone types a whole lot. It's like maybe diorite and andesite are kind of okay, but they're just not that great, really. Let's see, I'm gonna need some iron for sure. This might be a kind of long episode because it's the first one. Oh, and we got zinc there. I thought about maybe using textures that are very similar to thermal expansion, but what I actually did is I just Googled all of the metals and kind of chose a color that's based on the real metal. Within reason, though. Obviously I didn't want two ores that looked exactly alike, so they're not quite realistic. Most of the metals are, you know, just kind of white or silver, but I gave them a little bit more color. So like tin is kind of a yellowish color because most of the pictures I saw in Google Images, it had like kind of a yellowish tint. Which I don't know if that's how tin actually is or not, but that's what most of the images were, so that's what I chose. And zinc looked kind of bluish, so it's kind of bluish. I don't know if there are many mods that use zinc, but I know Flexbeard's Steam Power mod does, so that's something that I might potentially add someday. I've also got aluminum, which I'm probably not going to add Tinker's Construct, but Mariculture uses aluminum. I believe Galacticraft uses aluminum. So got some aluminum for any mods that may need it. And I guess I could just show fun ores in NEI here. So we got the ores that drop meat. And I've talked about this in a recent video of mine. Got the metal ores, got blocks that you can make out of all the metal ingots, got the mob ores, Which, why did they get registered in this order? It's kind of weird. Oh, I probably alphabetized them. Whoops, that's not quite what I wanted to do, but it's okay. And we got the ingots and the nuggets, and the ender shards are what the enderman ore drop, because a whole ender pearl from every ore would have been excessive. Ender pearls are pretty valuable, at least in my mind. If you gave me a choice between swimming in a giant vault of gold and swimming in a giant vault of ender pearls, I would choose the ender pearls, because ender pearls are cool. So got a lot of iron, got some tin over there. And I've found that I can tell the difference between all the textures pretty easily after a short amount of time. Of course, I didn't make the textures, so that could be part of it. But I think they're good enough. I'm not sure about the ingots, though. The ingots might need a little bit of tweaking. Oh. There's a hole. I don't want to deal with it right now. Probably should smelt up some iron. Actually, what difficulty am I on? I want to be on hard. Because I am a halfway decent Minecraft player, and I should be playing on hard. Come on, Skelly. Oh, you fell in the hole. Okay. And I fell in the hole too. Well done. I wish I had a sword. Okay. Now, what was I trying to do? So I think I was trying to make a furnace so I could smelt up some of this iron. Why is he making angry sounds? He just stepped in water. He's not mad at me. Unless that's a bug in 1.8. I don't actually know. I haven't watched many vanilla Let's Plays recently. Just don't have a lot of time to do Let's Plays. So we got tomato seeds from the fast food mod. Let's see, it doesn't add a lot of stuff, but it does add the tomatoes that you can grow, and looks like you can get cheese somehow, and butter. And none of those have recipes that show up in any eye. But some of these things do. Grater. Maybe that's how you get the grated cheese? I don't know. I'll have to mess with that some other time. So, definitely want an iron pick. And should probably make some armor, since, you know, I've got mobs on. And let's just throw these away. Don't need them. Okay, well, I will... I could make a helmet, at least. Alright, let's come back to that. Wasting time here. Oh boy, I just found fish ore. Nice. Oh, and that's aluminum over there. So let's see, the fish ore vein, as you can see, it's very big, but these meat ores are pretty rare. They only spawn about every 20 chunks per ore type. And there are 6 of the meat ores. And all the ores are configurable, and you can enable or disable each individual mod. So if you don't like a certain ore type, or if you don't need a certain ore type, you can just disable it completely if you want to. So you can see it's mostly just dropping regular raw fish, but it's dropping some other stuff too. Actually, a bit more of the other stuff than I would like. Might have to tweak that a little bit. And, yeah, these ores could probably fill up your inventory pretty quickly. Let's see, what did the, let's see, what's it called from the Better Chest mod? It is the adjustable bag. This requires wool. I don't have any wool. I don't know why the adjustable bag doesn't have a renderer yet. I guess the mod author just hasn't gotten around to it yet, which can't blame them. I had a hard time figuring out how to get normal blocks to render, much less blocks with a special model. Okay, so I will take some aluminum. It may be useful for something eventually. I'm not going to mine all that fish ore. It's not that big of a deal to me right now. Zombie looked like he was moving a bit faster at first. Okay, so we got some lead. Need an iron pickaxe at least to mine lead, which I have. Skeleton, what are you doing? I feel like the enemy AI in 1.8 is a bit worse than in 1.7, but I could be wrong about that. I haven't played enough of the game to know. What is this Minecraft game? I don't play this game. Obviously, I've not spent like thousands of hours playing this game. I know nothing about it. It's so weird. Sometimes I'll try recording late at night when I'm tired, and then it's just terrible. And this time I'm saying all these crazy things. I will never understand myself. So there's one thing I'm looking forward to playing with in 1.8. It's the slime blocks, which I believe require 9 slime balls apiece. So if you found some slime ore, that would probably get you a few blocks of the stuff at least. I think I actually made the slime ore drop double what the other mob ores do. So let's see, 22 minutes recorded. I don't want to spend too much time in this cave. Should probably get up and make some kind of little base or something to drop my stuff off at. Oh, but there's just so much of these useful ores that I don't have any mod that makes use of them. And I have to mine them all. Wow, so much tin. I have 24 tin already. Not much copper, but I did go pretty far down. Copper spawns between 40 and 75 by default, I think. Tried to make it pretty similar to thermal expansion, since that's kind of the standard, or I guess it's technically thermal foundation, isn't it? So let's see, is that looks like silver down there. Yep, that's silver. And, oh, is that rubies? I believe that's rubies. Let's get the rubies. Please be at least 3. Yes. Thank you. That'll be a nice pick. 3 times the durability of iron, higher mining speed. Hard to argue with that, right? When did I mine all this coal? I don't remember. Oh wow, that's a big cave. Got some gold right there. Oh, so tempting. Probably all this bad stuff. It's kind of cool, in a way, playing something that's closer to vanilla for a change. I've been, you know, playing mod packs recently that had all these crazy mobs and stuff, and now it's just, you know, the good old-fashioned zombies, skeletons, creepers. Sometimes it's good to go back to the basics, I guess. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's mine the gold. That'll be the last thing. Just one more. No! Wow. That guy did not do much to me at all. Actually, the last creeper that blew up on me didn't do much either. Did creepers get nerfed? I don't know. Okay, let's take you, and that's all I have room for. Back up to the surface. So how many people make dirt houses early on in Minecraft? I rarely make dirt houses. I think I've made one. There we go. Black Hole Sun. Isn't that the name of the song? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so this area... voice crack. Well, I wish that thing was, like, up there. Then I would totally like to live with it. And I don't know if you can see it on the video. Probably not. But the trees are, like, flickering like they're having a seizure or something. It probably doesn't show up in video. It's too small to notice. I've actually got my primary desktop rendering at a really weird resolution right now. It's like, I can't remember what it is exactly, like 2500 by 1700, roughly. It's like twice as many pixels as 1080p, supposedly. I did that so I'd have more area to work with when I was working on my mod, because I only have 2 monitors, and it wasn't enough room. Yes, 2 monitors was not enough room. Oh, we got some rabbits, got some glitchy glow roses, which I'm gonna have to rewrite from scratch, I think. And I'm just gonna plop down a cobblestone box right around here. Wow, grass, you are so loud. Let me turn down my headphones a bit. Yikes. Okay. I actually want some seeds too. Tomato seeds. Give me a fluffy puff. I keep forgetting that I need to fix the renderer for the fluffy puff. It is incorrect. Or maybe I never created it in the first place. Well, come on, give me one. I know they're rare, but seriously? There we go, there's one. So, actually, I need to plop down a chest or something, don't I? Put you down, just throw all the junk in. Like you don't even care. So now in 1.8, if an item doesn't have a model, it renders as a block with a purple cube. This looks like a block, but it's actually an item. And yeah, it's one of the weird things about 1.8. It's kind of annoying how, in order to get an item to render correctly, for an item... Whoa, that was weird. Do you see that? It's like part of the world is missing, but then when I move my mouse, it gets fixed. That is weird. So what I was trying to say is that the items now, you need not only a texture for them, like a PNG file, but you also need a... Rabbit's distracting me. You need a JSON file, which I forget what it stands for. JavaScript something. And that JSON file defines a model for the item. And most of the time, it's just kind of like default stuff anyway. You want it to render like a normal item, but you could give it a custom model if you wanted to. And blocks are even worse. You need 3 JSON files per block. And that's if you don't have any meta blocks or items. If you have meta blocks, then you need an additional 1 file for every subtype. And yeah, it gets to be a lot of files. I haven't counted how many Silenced Gems has recently. It was somewhere between 500 and 600 JSON files, in addition to several hundred texture files. And Fun Ores, I think, has like 150 JSON files. So I do not have anywhere near enough material to finish this building. Can I fill it out with wood instead? Do a cobblestone and wood building. That was my plan all along. Don't think that I'm doing this because I ran out of materials. It was intentional. Oh, I love the black hole sun. It's so beautiful. Okay, where's my crafting table? I probably put it in here. Just put you in the middle of the floor, just like I always do. And let's
Make another chest. What did the slot upgrades on the better chests require? They require some iron, don't they? Yeah, it's a little bit, but that's okay. Well, I don't have cobblestone anyway, so I can't make a better chest. I do want to see the better chests to see if they actually work correctly. Is there a place I can get cobblestone really quickly? I know the episode's running long. Oh, come on, give me something. Big mountain of stone right there. I could have gone that way. Oh, I'm hungry. It's a good thing I got all this fish that I can cook later. Not to mention the pork chops. I might save the pork chops for later and just eat the fish for now, since I got so much of it. Okay, there's a little bit of cobblestone. Let's get in here, make a better chest, see if they work correctly, because one of the reasons I do this series is to test mods, not just mine, but other people's mods. So let's see, I will put you here. Adjustable chest, it renders correctly, even when you open and close it. And I can shift-click items in, and I can shift-click items out. I can drag items in. I can do that. Seems to work correctly, which is cool. Next episode, I guess I can upgrade it, see if it works correctly when upgraded, although I imagine it does. I don't really know why this would not work correctly. So I'm going to have to go find some wood. I'll do that off camera. I've got the first do everything episode done. Gotta move all this stuff inside. Let's make you into a good pick and you into a good axe. And let me know what you think of what I'm doing, what your thoughts on the Fun Ores mod is. I actually covered it in greater detail in another video, which the title of it probably starts with updating to 1.8 or something like that. And I don't have a roof. Imagine that there's a roof on the house, okay? It's an imaginary roof. You can't see it, but it's there, okay? So thank you for watching. Don't forget you can subscribe if you want to keep up with my videos. And thanks for watching. I will see you next time.